My name is Shirley Howard, and I'm a part-time fashion reseller on Poshmark and eBay, and sometimes Etsy and Facebook Marketplace. So if you're interested on any of those platforms or just fashion reselling and strategic videos, hit that subscribe button below to be notified when new videos are released. So today's video is going to be a what sold video. We are already at the end of January 2021. And this video will focus on what I sold on Poshmark and eBay for the last 2 weeks of January. I was doing weekly thrift haul videos, but the weeks go by really quickly and I find I run out of time to get them done. So I'm going to try and do them every couple of weeks. And my focus really is on doing more strategic videos for people that are selling on Poshmark and eBay. So more to help you sell product as opposed to just seeing what I sell. Because one thing I know for sure is that just because it sells for me doesn't mean it won't sell for you. Although you can look at some of these brands, and if you've not picked them up before, you might want to take that into consideration the next time you're at a thrift store, or even a mall doing some retail arbitrage. So, the first item is going to be Poshmark, and it's a Tory Burch blazer. It's something I picked up last summer. The reason I picked it up last summer is because I was sourcing for the winter in July and August of last year. And currently now, again, at the end of January 2021, I'm picking up dresses for the summer. So I'm already into a couple seasons from now. So this sold for $50. Oops. Just knocked. This next item is part of an Anthropologie million brands that they carry. James Caviello. I'm saying that probably incorrectly. This metallic top, I picked it up again. I picked it up a little while ago, looking for stuff to sell in the winter time. And this one is a metallic brocard on the front, but it is knit on the back. It sold for $40. The last time I found this brand at the thrift store, I picked up a white blouse. It sold for $100. So this is a brand that if I happen to see it again, I'll definitely be picking it up to put in my closet. The next is a Calvin Klein woman's vest. It is a size 1X. So again, carrying bigger sizes in your closet, carrying smaller sizes, medium sizes, all range of sizes in your closet. Closet will help you attract different people. And I sold this vest for $25. The next item is from RW & Co., which if you watch my videos, most of the stuff I buy from my work life come from RW & Co. I just really love their style and the sizing. So these pants I purchased because the RW & Co. near me was actually closing down a location. I happened upon the store, and when I went in there was literally one rack of clothing and a lady who was working there who was actually knitting a sweater. And this was in, I think it was the end of July. It's also where I bought my 2 male mannequins at that store that was closing down. So I paid $3 for these pants, and I sold them for $38. I did buy a couple other things in this particular store as they were closing down for $3, and I have sold those in previous thrift haul videos. The next is a little pair of Converse yellow sneakers. I don't find Converse sells for that high a price, but it's nice again to have that range of products in my closet. I would have paid $5 for these sneakers, and I sold them for $20, so not a great profit margin, but still doable because I really don't like to sell anything under $20. Next was I'm not sure if this was a vintage jacket or not. It's a Jules by Julie Knapp embossed leather jacket, and I did find it at a thrift store, and it did remind me of a vintage style. I don't know enough about the brand to know if it was or not. I held on to it for a couple of months and then sold it for $40. Next is a pair of winter boots. So I picked up winter boots earlier in the fall, summer area. Again, when nobody's looking at winter boots, that's when I'm looking at winter boots. And I picked up these ones for $5 and sold them through at $40. So this is the time of year, again, we're at the end of January. I want to sell as much of this winter boots jackets that I have to get rid of them. Because I don't want them hanging around here all spring and summer for next fall. So I'm giving some very aggressive offers to likers in order to spark those sales. And the next is an item I do remember picking up last summer. So this is Lily Pulitzer. Now, I've watched many a YouTube video when I was trying to get into Poshmark to find out what should I be selling, and Lily Pulitzer came up a few times. Let's just say a lot of times. So when I saw this brand was Lily Pulitzer, I picked it up. And I look at this style and I believe it's more of a vintage or an older style Lily Pulitzer. So I picked it up anyway because it would have cost me $4.95, and I stashed it in my laundry room until I had time to post the winter items on there. And it actually didn't move very quickly at all. It sat and sat and sat and sat. Finally, I sold it for $30. Oh, sorry, I sold it for $35. So I bought it for $4.95, sold it for $35. My impression of Lily Pulitzer was that it would fly out of my closet. Didn't happen. I have, in another What Sold video back a few months ago, I had a pair of scalloped shorts from Lily Pulitzer. I believe I sold them at $30, would have paid $4.95 for them. And they also sat and sat and sat. And I didn't actually sell them in the summer. I sold them in the winter. And I do have one other Lily Pulitzer t-shirt to put online. But because it doesn't move that quickly, I'm not in a big hurry to put that on Poshmark. And it is sitting in a pile with some summer things that I'll start posting as we move into the springtime. Next is a Fossil crossbody purse. It is actually from my own closet. It is brand new, still had the packaging inside. I just never used it. I have way too many handbags. And I put this on the website. It actually sold very quickly, and it sold for $27. The very first, one of the very first things I bought on Poshmark was a Fossil bag. It's a great big one that I want to carry things back and forth to work. And I've been using it, and I found another bag that I'm now using, so I'll probably end up putting that back on Poshmark to sell again, or as they say in Poshmark, I'll reposh that item. Next is Fabletics. These are leggings. They are basically brand new, even though they didn't have the tags, so new without tags. I picked these up for $4.95, and I sold them for $35. My problem with Fabletics is I also find that it moves slowly for me. So they sat around for a little while till someone came through and made an offer. They were posted at $40 and had an offer at $35, which I quickly took. But Fabletics is now one of those brands that I'm not going to be rushing to pick up at the store. Next is a pair of ski pants that I found at the thrift store. I know nothing about ski pants, but whenever I find a good pair, or meaning a good shape of ski pants, snowboard pants, whatever they're using them for, I pick them up. So for $5.50, I picked up these wool blend ski pants, and I sold them for $30. I also checked the pricing on these. They were also posted on eBay, and the prices on eBay were not that high, so getting $30 on Poshmark, I'm pretty happy with that price. Next is a Cleo Brown faux leather jacket. It is from my own closet. It is leather on the outside and really soft and furry on the inside. It was one of those things where I have way too many things to wear, and this jacket I was not wearing. And I put it up on the website and sold it for $40. The next was a really nice little sale. These Eileen Fisher slouchy boots I picked up at the thrift store, again around that $5 price. I did not even know who Eileen Fisher was when I picked up these boots. I had no clue. I knew they were a really good boot, a really nice leather, because you can smell the leather. And so I kind of just put them in my own closet where I keep my own things, intending to keep them for myself, because I did look them up when I got home and said, oh wow, these are actually very expensive boots. So I went to wear them, and they were 9.5, so they were just a tiny bit too big, and they kind of, my foot was moving up and down as I walked, which wasn't comfortable. So I put them on Poshmark for $125 and sold them for $100. And since then, I also found another pair of Eileen Fisher real leather, beautiful leather tan booties, which I actually just put on Poshmark and just listed on eBay. And we'll see how long it takes for them to sell. And again, I picked those up at that $5 price. Next is a Madewell texture and thread crepe wrap blouse. It was something that sold pretty quickly. I sold it for $30. And I find Madewell, even though you're not getting a ton of money out of them, I am selling it pretty quickly when I find this brand at the thrift store. I just don't find it that often. But this was also something that was basically brand new. And if I find Madewell, I'm going to pick it up again. Next are these Anthropologie Miss Moo's yellow peep toe heels. The reason I laugh at these is because no idea what this brand was, but these shoes look kind of funky, so I thought that was cool. So way back let's just say April, when I was experimenting with eBay and thinking I'm going to post stuff on eBay, the very first item I posted was these shoes. So I've had them since last April. So I did get an offer on these shoes. So excited to get an offer on eBay. Then I realized it was a scam email. And let me see how it went. It was somebody that said they wanted to pick these up for their daughter or something, and to please send them pictures to this Gmail or email account, which smells kind of fishy because eBay does not work that way. And because of scammers on eBay, it really scared me off the platform. So this shoes actually sat not listed for a few months. So that's my own fault. I didn't relist them for a few months. I recently put them back on Poshmark and sold them at $40. So that was a long story. Next is a running hat. It's just a plain running hat, black, from Nike. It sold for $15. Yes, I know it's under that $20 that I like to get, but I came across these hats for very, very inexpensive. I think it was 25 cents. So $15 on this item was fine because that's what I actually had it priced for in my closet. No, I had a price for $20, took an offer at $15 on this item. Next is a Michael Kors 3/4 sleeve top. It has gold rivets around the neckline. You might remember this top from my $10,000 thrift haul video, which I did last year, where I happened upon a ton of stuff that was brand new with tags and sold this for the $35. So I would have paid $5, sold it for $35. Next is some more winter boots. These are Vince Camuto. Vince Camuto is another one of those brands, and I'm working on another video on other items or other brands that I'm not going to pick up when I'm out in the thrift stores, and Vince Camuto is going to be one of those brands. So I picked up these boots. They had a little bit of wear on the toe, so I didn't expect to get a lot of money for them. I would have posted them at $40 and sold them at $30, and again, this time of year I want to clear these out so I don't have to store them for another season. Next is a pair of Naturalizer slide-on sandals. They are brand new. These are actually from my own closet. I bought these when they were on a really, really good sale. I sold them on Poshmark for $30. So I am clearing out some of my own shoes, so we'll see more of those hitting Poshmark as the time goes on. And next is a Guess Woman's gray lace racerback sweater. I like Guess items, but it depends on what they are, on what sells in my closet. So I have a bit of jeans and some jackets and some tops. And Guess is a great brand name, but again, I don't find that it sells really quickly for me. So another brand that I'll probably not pick up when I go to the store. And I only sold this top for $20, and it would have cost me $4.95. Next is a Ralph Lauren tan corduroy jacket with the leather patches on the elbows. And Ralph Lauren was just in my last I'm not going to buy it anymore video, like don't buy this for Poshmark, because I don't find it sells fast for me. And I have a ready supply that I can find at my local thrift store, but I'm not selling it for great money. So this jacket I considered vintage. It was a woman's size 8. It actually sat for a very long time before I had a time to get it posted. So once I did get this posted, it actually sold within a couple of weeks, and it sold for $30, and it would have cost $4.95. The next is a nice sale as well. These Harley Davidson boots, I picked them up brand new, tag still on them, for around $5. They were on eBay and on Poshmark, and I put them on Poshmark at $100, had an offer at $70. Took that offer because that was a really nice return on my investment of $5, and out they go. Next is Torrid, which is a Really great brand. It's one that I pick up if I can find it. It's usually in the plus size realm of sizes, and I have sold a lot of their stuff. Not at terribly high prices, but not too bad. And these jeans I listed at $40 and I sold them at $30. So not bad for a couple of weeks of sales on Poshmark. And my sales on Poshmark were $933 for the 2 weeks. Now, because I've been spending a lot of time on eBay trying to cross-post things from Poshmark to eBay, I'm happy to say I do have some eBay sales to report that's more than 1 or 2 items. It actually ended up being pretty good for me. So these are in no order whatsoever. This jacket's a beaver canoe jacket. If you remember a beaver canoe back in the day, it's a long winter jacket. I picked it up for, I want to say around $10 or $15. I can't remember. It was something I just picked up. It's never been in a thrift haul video or anything like that. And I sold it for $82.96. The next top is another brand, Philanthropy. Didn't know anything about the brand. Picked this top up for $4.95, and it sold for $59.96. Next is this yellow striped raincoat from Talbot's. It would have been in a thrift haul video at some point, and picked it up for that $5 price, and it sold for $40. Again, Jack Jones, male side of the closet. Didn't have any other male sales, so my male side of the closet needs a little bit of work. I guess I need to do something to get more listings posted on there. I was doing pretty good for a while, but it seemed to have slowed in the last couple of weeks. So this Jack Jones jacket I would have picked up for $5, and I sold it for $66.92. Next is these Alegria winter boots, picked up at my favorite thrift store for that $5 price. And I sold them for $78.96. And I am getting more money on eBay right now than I am on Poshmark. And these are all in US dollars, which I'll convert at the end. Next is a Stitches and Stripes sweater, and on the back it was cut. The picture I have is one that's a stock photo online. It doesn't really show what's on the back, even though you can see it in the other pictures if you click into the ad. So out of the blue, someone just bought this item. And I got a notice on my phone, and I sold it for $33.67. So it was something I didn't expect, but I'm really glad it happened. Next is a pair of Columbia ski pants. I guess these would be considered a male item. They're really kind of unisex. In this beige color, and they sold for $57.16. This Ralph Lauren jacket I've had for a really long time, would have been sometime last summer. I picked it up in a bag day video. If you've not seen my videos, bag day is when I can go to a certain thrift store and they fill an entire blue recycling bag filled to the brim with whatever you can stuff in there for $18, and there's no tax. And so this would have cost me about 25 cents, and someone came into eBay and bought it for $33.96. Because it's Ralph Lauren, and I just said that doesn't sell well for me, I was basically going to take this item and just return it back to a thrift store, because I was tired of sharing it, I was tired of looking at it, I needed more space, and it was on the verge of just being sent away when it sold. So I guess that goes to show sometimes you have to wait for the right buyer to come along. Next is this Anne Klein red leather jacket. Bought at the $5 price range. Really beautiful jacket. I had a buyer come into eBay and they made an offer in this item, and I sold it for $64.34. And I'm finding eBay is very interesting, as much as Poshmark is, but I find on eBay I get more offers that are a lot lower than my actual price. Sometimes people are coming in at, you want to sell something at $50 on eBay, they offer you $25. On Poshmark I don't see that wide a range, but on eBay I see a bit more of that happening. I don't know if that's a trend overall or if it's just me, but I will always counter those back with another price. Now, in a pricing strategy, I do price things higher than where I want to get the price, because if I need someone to buy something and I want to send an offer to a liker, I need to have a bit of money there so that I can offer a very generous offer to someone that's liked an item on Poshmark. And on eBay, if somebody sends me an offer for an item, I know I have a little bit of room to accept a lower offer and still make the same amount of money that I intended to make with my original listing. Next is Eileen Fisher. This is a wool dress or cashmere wool dress that I picked up for, I'm going to say $4.95. I believe I picked this one up for. And it's a size extra large. And I sold that for $56.96. And Eileen Fisher is that brand again. I wasn't selling any, and I sold boots, and I sold the dress, and in my last video I did sell a top from Eileen Fisher, and I do have my eyes out for Eileen Fisher now, so if I find them I will pick it up. It does take a little bit longer to sell, probably because of the higher price, but in the end it's worth it. And the last item on my list from eBay is this London Fog brand new with tags trench jacket. It's been posted for a long time. I thought London Fog would sell very quickly, especially something that was brand new, but it didn't. However, it did end up going for $54.76. So, on eBay, I sold $818.55 because those prices I just told you I sold it for were in US dollars, so I converted them over to Canadian dollars. So I'm going to take the $933 that I sold on Poshmark, add it to the $818.55 I made on eBay for a total of $1,751.65. And if we divide that by 2, it came out to $875.83 a week in sales. And one of my goals for 2021 was to raise the price of what I was getting from Poshmark. So in 2020, I was looking to get $100 a day or $700 a week. And this year in 2021, I'm hoping to get about $850 a week. So at $875, I squeezed through for the month of January and met my goals. And we are onwards and upwards for February to see what's going to happen on Poshmark. So that is my video for today, and if you have enjoyed this content on your way out, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up or thumbs down, drop me a note in the comments, tell me what sold that you were really happy about, and I'll see you in my next video.